All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the Washed Media headquarters in Austin, Texas. My name's Will DeFries. To my left, David, Mr. Cover Your Pipes Rough.
All right, here it is, my official in-out list of 2024. We'll start with out. Out, bogging with the boys. In, living in a tunnel in the Bronx with the boys. Thanks, guys.
Bogging?
Bogging's out. We're not bogging.
I obviously know what that means, but for people at home who don't, can you explain it to them?
I want to first go out and say that bogging is on my in list. And
okay.
I am officially so in on bogging. I want to listen to glorp music while bogging so bad.
Yeah, I got a video for you here,
I want to get
Dillon.
gloopy.
Go ahead. If you're watching YouTube, you can watch this at home too. Here's some.
This is some traditional bogging.
Those thuds you hear are just dudes' faces into a bog.
Okay.
How are you saying this is out?
Where's
It's
the nearest
just
bog?
It's so late 2023, my dude.
Dude, can you imagine how good
That
your
looks-
skin looks
that
after
looks
you're done
dangerous.
bogging with the boys, dude?
This looks dangerous.
Yeah, this doesn't look like a good idea. This is giving quicksand vibes.
Where's the nearest bog?
You ever been in quicksand?
No, aren't you? Didn't you have a run-in with quicksand? Aren't you scared of quicksand?
I'm a little scared of it.
Who's not scared of
I respect quicksand because in Harbor Springs, there are natural springs around the beaches and stuff. And so these natural quicksand things will pop up in certain parts of the beach. They're not like huge, but they're these little tiny things. And one time I decided to stick my hand in just to see. And it was like, oh, this is way more real than I ever could have understood. I haven't seen one in years, though. This was as a kid. I don't know if they're as prevalent up there.
Do we talk about that guy who filmed a tutorial on how to get out of quicksand, set up a tripod, and filmed his own death?
I don't want to. I
I've
don't
seen
want
it.
to talk about it.
You've seen the video?
Yeah.
I haven't.
The
Yikes.
key is to not get in the quicksand in the first place.
Right. But if you do happen to find yourself in
Don't
quicksand,
panic.
how do you do it? Like,
You know, I am not here to give you legal advice or survival advice. If you want that kind of stuff, you should ask Brett.
where do you find quicksand?
Dave, don't you pronounce it quicksand?
Yeah, do you, bitch?
Oh, normalize living in a tunnel under the Bronx. BX in the building. Or under the building.
There's a time in my life where if the boys pitched living in a tunnel underneath the city to save a little coin, I probably would have done it.
To save a little coin. Yeah.
You don't have to pay any utilities.
You live in the utility.
You kind of are the utility.
Yeah.
You're just living under there.
Right. Uh-huh.
The ultimate utility man, Dillon Shivery.
We got a hard freeze headed our way, folks. Headed to Austin, Texas. Going to be in the teens. Let's play a little game called Will the Austin Power Grid Hold Up?
It's not just
Or
the Austin Power
Your
Grid.
girl's
it's
got
the
a hard
Texas grid.
defreeze coming to Austin,
Or
Texas.
is it good? Or is it going to be very dangerous for some folks?
I don't know. It's
My girl's got a hard defreeze.
It's just scary that it sucks living in a city that you have to plan like a week in advance for 16-degree temperatures.
Like, do I go buy, jugs of water right now? Like, what's the situation?
You're always talking about how you want to go see some big jugs.
I do
You're
love
part of
jugs.
the problem. You're going to go clean out HEB. People are going to go in for the shopping. But what happened? Oh, people freaked out because it's going to be under freezing.
Load up on TP.
Bunch
and
of
water.
Dillons.
I have so much liquid death at my house that like
Me
I'm
too.
just different right now. If anyone wants to do an exchange, I've got some sparkling that I like to unload.
Okay.
You know I'm a still boy,
Liquid Death got the bag, by the way.
still to freeze.
Guys who started that got paid.
Good,
So shout out to them.
good.
When
Good
they first like we did reads for them like 2 or 3 years ago. We were like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh yeah, those
Now
guys
it's-
are like
Now
billionaires.
it's in Whole Foods.
Cool.
Have y'all tried their competitor that's climbing the ranks?
What is it called?
Element,
It's called
Oh,
Keep
I was
Living.
hoping for something like really aggressive.
LMNT.
Like, yeah, like something about homicide or
It's
whatever.
really salty. It's really
It's
salty.
a sodium play.
salty.
Yeah.
It's for salt of the earth
want
guys
that.
like us.
We were staying at a hotel for my sister-in-law's wedding, and they would leave these on your bedside table at night, and they're just so salty it tastes like you're drinking salt water. But if you cut it in half and just do a little half dose, it's
Yeah.
interesting.
I'm not really here to cut my water.
No, you're cutting the water, dude.
I feel like if there's one thing I shouldn't have to cut, it's water.
Yeah. No, water's good for you, man.
I'm just on that electrolyte grind though.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of sad at Barrett's bachelor party. Like we were on the mountain and like it was lunchtime. You'd think a beer would be in order. I got half of a Stella Artois can down. But like the boys were just electrolyting hard. And I was like, dude, we're old now.
You had to pound some tros.
Yeah, there's way more Gator Light or whatever they're calling it, the new Gatorade electrolyte drink. There are way more of those on the table than beers. And it was like, yeah, I get it.
PGP.
Y'all were doing Gator tails too, from what I
I
heard.
don't think we were, dog. You know me, dude. Come on, I'm scared.
They've never passed
I'm
up a
scared,
good Gator
dude.
tail.
We're not doing uppers in 2024.
It's a year of downers.
We're just altering our minds.
It's sad boy season.
No, it's not. It's not. Y'all are taking it the opposite direction. I'm trying to be in the middle ground. We're expanding our minds.
You're trying to get weird with it.
I don't know.
See, you
not
guys
like
are-
actively. I'm pretty tired all
You
the
guys
time.
are living on the surface. I'm low key in this tunnel down
Mhm.
here. I'm just living here with the boys.
Are you smoking ketamine?
Yeah, we're just doing ket.
I didn't get past the memes. Like, what was the story there?
I'm just doing ket with the boys in the tunnel, yo.
What was the tunnel story?
They're living in the tunnel. It's Orthodox Jews, a group of.
Just for shits and gigs?
Pull up that dude's post from December. If this is real, but there's a guy who on Twitter was vindicated. He tweeted something like early December, like he keeps hearing
Oh.
people speaking Yiddish
I
under
did
his
see
floor.
I did see that.
And then this comes out, though there really was a tunnel.
Some of you owe me an apology.
He's like, wait a minute.
That's a good follow-up tweet.
That's insane. I love it.
I mean, wow.
Yeah, he could hear him down there. Yiddish. Oh,
If this is true, imagine how crazy just like hearing Yiddish underneath your floorboards when you're like, don't have a basement. Yeah, I think you're going crazy.
Or haunted.
Yeah. But no, there's just some Orthodox Jews building a tunnel.
I knew some Yiddish words. My parents famously lived in Germany for a time. I was born there. Anyway, I knew pretty much just the words you shouldn't say, and I didn't know what they meant. And one time to my my literature teacher in high school, I used one, and he's like, "Do you know what that means?" And I was like, "I really don't." He's like, "You should ask your dad what that means." And I asked him, and it was like a penis head or something.
what was the word?
I think it was schmuck.
Schmuck?
I think that was may not have been that. Let's
Can you
make sure.
confirm it tonight, please?
That's a foolish or contemptible person. No, there was another one, and I used it, and I think it was like the tip of a penis.
Is it a schlemiel?
I don't know.
We used to say that word. I never really understood what it
You
meant.
should look it up. Make sure we're
Yeah,
not.
make sure we don't need Randy to do some editing right now, just in case.
I think he spelled schlemiel.
Good.
You know,
have fun.
You know,
I don't know.
it's truly hard to say.
I'm shocked that I got schmuck right in the first time.
I'm not,
You're a
dude.
big fan of Dinner for Schmucks, right? With Steve Carell?
Is that a good one?
No.
Okay, a schlemiel is the same thing as a schmuck. Incompetent person or a fool. There's some fun words in that language.
Damn, you're a regular Shamil Hill.
Oh, maybe it's because schmuck might come from the word for foreskin. I don't know. Whatever. Hey, to our friends out there, I don't know. I'm sorry.
To all the boys in the tunnel right now listening, we see you.
And to Mr. Gawazinski, I apologize for calling you whatever I called you.
You think
In
he's
literature.
still listening?
Probably not. Great teacher, though.
I just Googled Yiddish word for penis and schmuck came up. So
Okay, well,
there
that
you
was
go.
it.
There
Maybe
you
I
go.
shouldn't have called him a penis.
Yeah, I
Don't call your teacher a penis,
Yeah,
kids.
just normally don't call your teacher a schmuck, David. Like that's so disrespectful.
We were having fun.
It's so disrespectful.
I was the teacher's pet. I thought I could get away with it. I always brought him a little apple.
what a schmuck you were, man.
Were you a
serious.
teacher's pet?
No.
I was such a teacher's pet.
Early
dude.
on, yes. But not past. Let's see. When did I start drinking my buddy Dustin's dad's Coors Lights and smoking his cigars out of his grill? Probably in 9th grade is when I stopped being a teacher's pet.
That's frat.
Yeah.
I realized at an early age how much of a benefit you could get from being a teacher's pet. I had a responsible older sister who carried our last name well, and whenever a teacher saw my name on the roster, they were like, "Oh, I know your sister," and I was like, "Yeah, you do. Yep, she's real nice."
Real nice gal.
And I'm kind of a shithead, and I'm going to try to charm you out of doing homework for a while.
You weren't a shithead. There's no way.
You were no
wasn't.
schmuck.
I wasn't a schmuck. I was very responsible. Hey, do you guys hear that?
No.
I think it's time for Will's 5-star review. You guys ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
It's a good one. It's from Bobby Beehole. Actually, it's from Nibbles McGee.
Okay.
It's from Nibbles McGee, and the subject is Bobby Beehole. Okay?
Got it.
This says, NYC backer. My wife started listening to the pod and has been repeating all your jokes around my friend group. Unfortunately, all my friends now think she's funnier than me. Due to this fact, it's hard to say if my marriage can survive this travesty, but irregardless, due to the juxtaposition, I think I would get you guys in the divorce. 5 stars.
Oh, that's big.
Ah, man, it's gonna be tough to comment on that one until we see what she looks like.
Oh,
Who gets CB on the divorce?
Jesus.
We got to do a New York City meetup. I know we'll probably talk about that, but I mean, we could just straight up go to the tunnels.
A New York City meetup would be one of the easier things we could possibly do.
Hey, is it within bounds to say the cities that we've narrowed it down to?
Sure.
No one's gonna throw a flag on you if we're doing sports stuff.
You're not gonna, no one's going to do that?
Hey, we're not gonna tee you up.
All right, so we've narrowed it down, folks, for the meetup.
Dylan and Brett, they can't holster info. It's impossible
No,
for them
he's
to
the
holster
worst.
info.
This
He's the
is
worst
harmless
teaser.
to get out there, though. Right?
I'm surprised Brett hasn't already put out a USA map with eye emojis over
Dude,
every city we've thought about.
He is such a the king of pea flaring.
He's a P flare.
The last month he has been just the pea flare god.
Yeah, dude. What's his problem?
I think I know.
I wonder if it's paid any dividends for him. All right.
I don't want to ask what pea flaring is.
Were you not here for that episode?
You talked about
I don't
it.
think I was here.
Okay,
not bad,
like
but-
you travel to a city and you put a post up that
Oh.
announces your arrival. It's like, all right, he wants to slide in my DM since I'm in your
Okay,
city.
so
don't-
what?
Ah.
Why is it called pea flaring?
P stands for P
oh.
stands for the
Oh,
female
so you're shooting one in the air.
part of the female anatomy.
Come on.
It's a good term.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, you're right.
He's a big P flare guy.
See, I didn't pee flare and brag. I waited until I
Well,
got
you're
home.
married. It's a little
Yeah,
different.
exactly. I waited till I got home to post any stories.
now-
I didn't want to get Kim Kardashian like yesterday's episode.
There it is.
So now like, all married guys now are like, crap, am I not supposed to post when I go? I'm just going to like Chicago for work. Should I
Yeah.
not tell my friends?
We're
I'm
gonna
there?
overthink it.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Yeah.
flex like this cool restaurant I went to on the first night of our vacation. Like, am I a scumbag
They
now?
Saw
get-
your pea flare.
Yeah, they get back from a guy's trip and the wife's waiting for him at the front door. P flare, huh?
Yeah, nice pea flare.
P
Nice
flare,
pea flare, huh?
How'd that work out for you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get any?
Did you get any pee?
Get any bites on that pea flare?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We've narrowed it down to 9 cities.
So many cities.
No, it's not. This is a fundraising opportunity, Dave.
You're right. Single dig.
Do people know what like the actual plan is, or are we waiting to reveal that?
We could say it. So from this list of cities, you are going to, if you want the meetup to be in your city from this list, you are to donate. We're donating to charity, right? It's a charity play. Donate to charity in your city's name. Whichever city raises the most funds, that's where the meetup will be. We chose based on like the size of the the market, like the demographic. We have a list of top demographic cities, so we kind of from that list. And also just cities that we want to visit. No offense to ones we don't.
But we really prioritize the
Yeah, it was
actual
the
best
latter.
cities.
We want it to be a fun
Former.
situation for us.
I
and
don't,
for-
I don't know the difference either.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was. Never mind.
So
Give
one
us
of-
the cities.
One of these cities will be getting a circling back meetup this year. Atlanta, Seattle, New York, Denver, Washington, D.C., Chicago, Madison, Wisconsin, Nashville, Charlotte.
Ah,
What city on that list
damn it.
is the bottom of your list?
Ooh, I'm going to say...
Y'all are not going to like the one that's on the bottom
This
of my list.
sucks.
I'm going to say Charlotte. I don't really know why. I have no
I've
beef with Charlotte.
always wanted to go to Charlotte. I've
dri-
never done it.
I've spent one night there because I was traveling, but
You did one night in Charlotte?
one night in Charlotte.
Hey, Randy, can you spell Charlotte for us?
I believe it is CHARLOETTE.
Just stop.
Is that correct?
Stop.
Did I
so
get it?
Randy thinks it's a 4-syllable word.
I'm so mad Ames wasn't on there.
If you're from Charlotte, I really have nothing against your city.
No, I'm not saying you.
Yeah.
Like I get. It's just the least sexy to you right now. I get that.
So-
Yeah, maybe.
I get that.
My least. It's controversial. I feel like Nashville might be a beating. of a town. Now, I think that we've got a lot of good backers there, and I feel like it's in a great location for other backers to get to. So for that reason, great. But just as a town, I feel like it's just going to be like going to Toby Keith's I Love This Bar. I don't want to get over bad country music.
Nashville is the city that I think in my mind is going to win out here. I don't know why.
I can see it.
Or Atlanta.
My bottom is Chicago.
Why?
We've already done it. I want to spread the love. I want to go somewhere else. I've been to Chicago a million times in my life.
May I share my number one with you guys?
Sure.
I hope Madison wins out. I've
Okay.
always wanted to visit Madison, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Also, maybe J-Bone will be there, and our friend KJ as well.
Nah, I'm not going to be there.
So I think that would be fun.
Man, life would be really groovy if we could make all this happen. Speaking of that, let's hear from our friends over at Groove Life.
Yeah.
You've seen Dillon at the bars.
Yeah.
He's always on Dirty Six. He's pulling out his wallet, buying rounds for everybody. And when you pull out his wallet, you realize like, oh, this guy's too old to be on Dirty Six. He's got this old ass wallet with all these like credit cards in it. I don't even know how he sits down with this thing in his back pocket. It's just got to be just annoying on the back. It's got to be
People-
shifting your spine in ways that you can't even believe.
Right.
What if I told you that you could get a wallet that's sleek and fits perfectly in your pocket, Dillon? What if?
I'd be very interested in something like that, Will.
Well, this podcast is sponsored by Groove Life. The Groove wallet is a sleek, low-profile wallet engineered for everyday use. One simple thumb motion fans up to 6 cards out to easily access and find everything that you need. With its durable, high-quality aluminum outer shell, this wallet is unlike any other wallet you've ever seen. Plus, Groove Life just launched their new carbon fiber wallet, which has everything you love about the original Groove wallet, but with the added carbon fiber included. You know how much these guys stand behind their product? They got a 94-year, no BS warranty. 94 years.
So the wallet's going to outlive you.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
What's
I'm
it-
old.
What's your secret?
Yeah, what's
My
the secret?
I'm made out of carbon fiber.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, it holds up really well.
It holds up really well. And Groove Life makes more than just wallets. They got belts, rings, watch bands, AirPod cases, and so much more. They grew from a side project to a company that now provides to over 100 families, and they've even been recognized by Inc. magazine as one of the fastest growing companies in the USA. In 2024, are you still using the same wallet from 2004? Now is the time to update your wallet game with Groove Life. Head to groovelife.com/Steam for 20% off all Groove Life products. That's the best offer you'll find, but you have to use our link, groovelife.com/Steam for 20% off your order. One last time, that's groovelife.com/Steam for 20% off your order. Did something last night, boys. Squad's been clamoring. They've been calling me soft dub lately.
Mm-hmm. Soft dub to freeze.
Went up to the Goon Cave last night.
Right.
Okay.
Hooked up the PS5 that's been sitting in this box since December 25th. And I fired it up.
Okay.
You know your boy was just downloading games left and right. I downloaded one that I already owned. I downloaded a free one, and I downloaded one that I purchased with my cold hard cash, baby.
So are you playing this with a smart TV?
I think it's a smart TV.
Cool.
Yeah, I posted a picture of the cave last night on Twitter. And although there is a chair in there, with the TV being on the ground, it doesn't give a good vantage point. So I was just laying on the ground like a little kid, just with my face in front of the TV.
On your
stomach?
tummy? Are you-
Yeah. My back
yeah.
hurts
Word?
so bad. It
Why were you
hurts
doing that?
Because, dude, it's so much more HD when you're eye level with it as opposed to when you're just sitting in the chair like 2 feet above it.
You
Yeah.
just need a couple
that a real
boards
thing?
and some cinder blocks.
As a video professional, I can confirm it's more HD that way.
What am I supposed to say? What's the
clarity?
non-NARP way to say it?
I don't know.
But like I can see more of the details. Like to be honest, when I was sitting far away and up in the chair, it just kind of looked like a PS4 game still. But when I got down on my tummy,
Tum-tums.
when I hit that prone position, I got more detail out of the players and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was one of the games Fortnite?
I
that you
downloaded Fortnite as my second game. FIFA 24 was the first download because I'm just on the sticks, just absolutely running it.
Fortnite's free, right?
Yeah.
Very cool.
A lot of in-game purchase opportunities, though.
Yeah.
That's where they get you.
I had to make sure to make it so you had to enter a password every time because I know Fritz one time he grabbed the PS4 controller and suddenly he had like 6 things in our cart.
Parks asked for V-Bucks. It's like the Fortnite currency for Christmas, and he got some.
Hell yeah.
I'll admit that once I got to the menu of Fortnite, I didn't know how to even start the game.
You know what? It is It is kind of confusing.
It's not a good menu.
It took me forever to figure out how
Yeah.
to just start playing the game. And then when I was dropping in, I was just like, it's over for
So
me.
Daddy dropped in.
Did you go
Daddy
no
dropped
build?
in, and Daddy got so confused that Daddy turned off the game in the middle of it.
That's a virgin lobby
yeah.
that you were in.
You
It
gotta
was.
go. You gotta go no build, bro.
I don't know what any of this means.
You'll figure it out. You need some reps under your belt.
I think I'm gonna get into this Harry Potter game though.
I don't want to hear any more about that.
Dude, do I get to get sorted?
Again,
I want to get sorted, dude.
You big Ravenclaw vibes.
Sally told me I was. Actually, no. Yeah, I took a quiz and it said I was Ravenclaw.
Yeah, that's some nerd dork shit.
What are you then, nerd dork?
Dude, Hufflepuff. I'm all about that fun time.
dude, you don't want to zip fools up with us?
How am I the opposite of you? Just when we go to like Harry Potter world.
I don't know.
What'd you ask me, bitch?
Do you want to zip fools up with us?
I don't know if you want me zipping fools up with you right now because I don't know if I have zip in my thing. All I had was like an axe.
You,
Like,
you need to go find
yeah.
a chopper.
How do I find a chop? I
They're
couldn't even,
everywhere.
You just,
I
you
couldn't
just
even
walk
find
around
people.
the map.
I was the random dude dropping in, and everyone's like, "Where's this guy going?"
Yeah, just go walk around. You'll find a chopper.
Oh, you dropped squads? You didn't drop solo?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know what I dropped.
You're a terrible teammate.
I don't know how to do it, dude.
Yeah, we'll show you how to do it.
All right. The one thing I do need, and I want people to send this to me in my DMs at Will DeFreeze on Twitter. Please send me the best looking gamer headsets that exist. I can't do the big clunky boys with like the light up sides and stuff.
Mine is so.
I need
dorky.
something minimal. I can't sit there alone like at 11 p.m. at night with like light up things on my ears.
Dude, you gotta just lean into it, man.
Can I just go like AirPods?
Not many of them light up. Mine doesn't. Mine are really ugly.
Mine has a rumble pack.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude, the new PS5 controller, if you score a goal in FIFA, it makes the sound of a net.
that's sick.
Like the ball hitting the net. If you hit the post, same thing happens.
What's that? Give us that sound.
Fuck yeah. That's good.
It was not good. It was just okay.
Yeah, that too. That's a good sound.
You guys want to come up and hang in my cave?
Can we goon together?
We can. There's even a shower. So for like,
I see that.
so if we get too gooned up, we can all shower off together.
That's
When
usually how
you're
it goes.
sweaty.
Is there a bathtub?
No bathtub,
You're gonna get
Aw.
sweaty on the sticks.
but there's a skylight.
A little salt burn over there.
There's a skylight that's covered in dirt, and I'm like, how's this skylight ever gonna get like, sky?
Get up there. Get on that roof.
I'm not gonna, dude. That's a recipe for me falling off the roof. You hear about Will? Yeah, he was trying to clean off his
Cleaning
skylight.
his skylight over his goon cave.
Yeah,
I got.
he fell off and shattered his spine.
I feel like your chimney sweep guy probably knows a guy that could clean that skylight.
He'll
He could probably
do
do it. And you know what? He'll wear a hat while he does it. I can give you his number. It's a family operation.
I've seen him driving around.
It's really him. That man's been in my home.
I can't have him in my home because he's gonna see that my home does not have a chimney. And he's gonna be like, "What's this guy doing?"
You got to get a chimenea for the backyard.
Is it Chimenea season?
Yeah, it is.
you kidding?
I feel like
Very much
Chimenea.
so.
Yeah, Chimenea season really starts in November.
You know a fireplace?
No, no, dude, the vibes are all off.
I haven't
Dude.
had one in a few years, man. I miss
What's
it.
our smokeless campfire thing?
Solo stove?
Yeah, I need to recover mine from my sister-in-law. I don't think she's ever taken it out of the package, but I need that thing. It's
Yeah.
smokeless.
That's the thing about it. Yeah, it's just non-spawn too.
Dude, there's no smoke.
God, you're gonna catch so many bodies in that cave with us.
I don't think I am.
Randy, tell him.
You're gonna catch.
I'm worried I've talked too big of a game about getting into Fortnite, and now I don't want to do it.
It's intimidating when you've never done it, but once you get some reps in, you're like, okay, I get it.
All right, I'm gonna FaceTime with James next time I drop in, so he can kind of guide me.
He'll guide you. He'll put you on some choppers that you can
Nice.
pick
He
from.
was hyping me
Nice.
up. He was hyping me up via text when I was waiting for all my games to download. Felt good. I needed it because I was just like, when you set up, it's like being a little kid when you set up a PS5 or something. It has to do all the updates. You have to go download all the games.
yeah.
And it's like, just put something stock on there so I have something to do while I'm downloading these games.
He texted me and Randy a bit ago about Randy's Instagram post,
Did Randy just get a gram off mid-pod?
and he said, "Insane Midwestern Riz" about Randy.
Facts.
He said something else too, but I don't want to. It's a little more aggressive. I'll leave out.
Can Randy say it if he's willing to?
No, just Camp Will Mommy's year 3 post.
Dude, insane Midwestern Riz on Randy.
Okay. I'm logging in right now to see what Randy's doing. Rocky Randy is what he's calling himself.
I usually River Randy, but they're going to the mountains.
How much of this was AI generated, Randy?
None of it. Not
really?
a
So you have
single
these
thing.
you have these giant. This looks like your apartment's porch, Randy.
That looks like Brody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing's AI generated. Are things photoshopped? Yes.
Randy,
But,
Your arms are way too big, man. You need to calm down.
14 3/4, 15 while fully flexed.
Your arms do look really big in that. Did you pump before that?
Of course.
You did a band workout, didn't you?
You did.
No, I tried a band workout over the holidays. I got some. I will never use resistant bands again. They're terrible.
Why?
Hey, Randy,
I tried. I could not get a good workout with them.
Oh yeah, you can.
Randy, if you could possibly put on some long underwear underneath your snow pants, I don't think it's very safe for you to be skiing around with no shirt on underneath your snow pants.
I've seen girls ski in bikinis. I can do that if
You've-
I want to.
You've seen the movie Hot Dog?
No, weren't you guys just talking about that?
Speaking of meats,
Yeah,
we talk about Zuckerberg.
Randy
Even
missed
like-
out not being in a Pit Viper ad.
that is facts.
Yeah, what's he doing?
He's making the greatest beef in the world, dude.
Can I ask you a question? And feel free to delete this if it's out of bounds. Do you have a Business Insider subscription?
No, but I'm now learning. I'm now learning that my free article has gone away for the day. That's okay. We got the Zuck.
Hold on, I think I can make this.
Well,
work.
all they were doing in the article was going over Zuck's Instagram post. Do you want me to read a couple excerpts from this post of what he's doing?
Oh, come on.
He started raising cattle at his ranch in Kauai, and his goal was to create some of the highest quality beef in the world. The cattle are Wagyu and Angus, and they'll grow up eating macadamia meal and drinking beer that we grow and produce here on the ranch. Frat.
Frat. He was hung over all the time.
Got to take this a real quick deviation here. Have you ever seen the movie Angus?
No.
I feel like that's one you might have seen.
No.
Okay, Randy, probably before your time, back to Zuckerberg. It was a pretty shitty movie.
Is it about beef?
No, it's about a kid who gets bullied, but then he realizes he's like bigger than everybody, and then he just whips some bully's ass.
Is his name Angus?
Yeah.
Would you eat some of Zuck's beef?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Have you seen the photo of
It's
this
real.
stuff, dude?
It's real beef. Because he seems like he would be in on like the fucking fake lab shit. but
I
I'm-
agree, but he did start like
He's a meat smoker. What are you
meat
talking about?
smoking would not
I
have gone
know,
to
but-
the distances that it went without it becoming a bit via his Instagram video or via his Facebook Live video. I'm not saying that's the reason meat smoking is popular, but it became much more of a bit to talk about, and it became much more normalized after he did that video. I think we need to thank him for that.
Sweet Baby Ray's.
He's just such a dork.
He is a dork. I told Dave that like even though I think Zuck has more skeletons in his closet than like Elon does, I'm a bigger fan of Zuck for some reason. I think it's because he, instead of like using his money to fuck with my favorite app all the time, he's using his money to grow the best
Hey.
beef in the world in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Like that's how
Can
I want
I-
my billionaires
like-
to be spending their
He's like,
time.
I don't need to go to space. I just want to make some dope beef.
Yeah, like that. That's actually a cool endeavor to take on.
Can I make a slight steam room sesh on Elon real quick on Twitter? Have you guys been getting served the Shark Tank ad? It's not really Shark Tank, but it is a keto diet pill.
Oh, that has
It has all the Shark Tank people,
Kendra Scott.
and it's not endorsed by them. They've all bitched about it to him, and yet I still get served 20 times a day.
Why
This-
is Kendra Scott in that picture?
again, it's not endorsed by them.
I have muted
I don't know.
the account that serves that ad. Brett has 10,000 accounts muted on Twitter.
I'm sorry.
He has 10,000 muted accounts because he mutes every ad that he sees on Twitter.
I started to do that.
And so
and
I've started doing it every
couldn't
single
keep
time
up
now.
with it.
No, but dude, I don't see. I like. I was getting really annoyed with the Shark Tank one. I decided to stop, and
The
so
Cheech and Chong gummies
muted.
out of
Muted
control.
that.
See ya. How much budget do Cheech and Chong have to pump these gummies?
I muted Tommy Chong.
Yep. Sorry, Tommy.
And you know what? Pull back curtain. I didn't think Cheech and Chong movies were funny.
I'm going to co-sign that, Davey.
I am interested in this meat.
Some of the commenters aren't impressed. One person said this is an absolutely ridiculous waste of money, land, and resources. Like, I don't. It's his land. You can kind of just do whatever you want on it, right?
Aren't people mad? Didn't he buy like half of Hawaii?
Like, shouldn't we just be happy that this guy doesn't have an island called Little Saint Zuck, and he's not bringing other billionaires to it and having sex with children on it? Like, I don't know.
That's a huge plus that he's just, concerned with meats and not getting zucked on.
Dude, it took him a second. It took him a second. But they realized the gas that was just coming out of Dave.
Remember when his dad was just there for the taking at that South by event?
Dude, we should have taken his back.
We just let him be. Like we just, that's big of us, honestly.
There are a lot of people asking why he has $100 million bunker underneath his place in Hawaii. Have you guys heard about that?
Does he?
Apparently, he's got a big old bunker down there that's resistant to nuclear weapons.
Him and the boys just living in it?
Like, and people are complaining about that. If I had all the money in the world, I think if I had a place, I'd probably put a nuclear bunker down there. If you have it like that, why not?
Honestly, yeah.
What contractor do you bring in to build that? Like, how do you find, like, all right, you got to get somebody who's done some work for like Department of Defense. It's like, hey man, Zuck needs us out there to build a bunker just for him and the boys.
I don't even understand what kind of cut this is, Dave. Can you learn me up on what our man's eating right now? Like, this is an aggressive piece of meat.
I would say this is definitely a T-bone.
T-bone thickens.
Hey.
If there's some kind of catastrophic world event, I think I just want to go down with the ship,
Yeah.
I don't want to be like one of the few to survive.
You don't want a Last of Us the situation?
No.
It's like when
I'm not cut out for that life.
when your parents asked if all your friends jumped off a bridge, would you do it too?
Like,
If all my friends killed themselves, I'd probably kill myself too. It sounds miserable.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be a lot of trauma to unpack for the rest of my life.
Aren't the elites
I'd also
buying,
wonder why they didn't invite me in the first place.
What's the animal? Lemmings?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't lemmings the one just all walk off the side of the mountain together?
Penguins will push one penguin off to see if it's safe down there, right?
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucked. How did they choose
Blood in, blood out, gang.
Did you choose the weakest one?
I don't know. I think you just choose the one closest to the edge. Tommy's trying to get a gram off over there.
That's some dark shit, man.
Posing with the view. Suddenly
I don't think they're getting grams
he's
off.
just thrown down to the seals, dude. It's not ideal.
Aren't the world elites buying up land in like New Zealand for like World War III? They're gonna get because like it's gonna be off limits down there, so they're just gonna go
World
buy
elites.
them.
Isn't New Zealand like isn't it like 95% government land? Staying that way?
Really?
They famously filmed a lot of Lord of the Rings there, I believe.
Yes.
Dillon,
Not a nerd film.
I haven't seen it.
Not a film for nerds, dude.
That's why I haven't seen it.
didn't it win a number of awards?
Because you're a
Return of
nerd?
the King
Okay.
won many, many Oscars.
I don't care, man. It's not my- it's
You
not
don't
my
get it,
bag.
though. The king returned, dude.
I
There
don't
were
know
two
I don't know who the king is.
Aragorn?
The guy who is stoked on Fortnite and also was stoked on Game of Thrones, you can't be not stoked on Lord of the Rings.
I told you I'm gonna start with
Facts.
HP. I'm gonna be my HP shit, and then I'll graduate to Lord of the Rings if I'm into it. Those are same to me. Which one's better?
I don't know. They serve different purposes.
Harry Potter's easier to consume.
Harry Potter's more warm and cozy around the holidays, whereas you're just getting fucking pummeled with action when it comes to Lord of the Rings.
Really?
Let me put it this way, Randy, you can help me. Will help me. I feel like Harry Potter is a easier universe to digest. It's
Mhm.
very much like, okay, I know I don't have to know a ton of backstory on each character and like who their great uncle was. Whereas Lord of the Rings, you're gonna watch Lord of the Rings, you're like, well, I gotta go watch The Hobbit now. And then you're gonna have to make the connections between like, oh, this dwarf, who is this dwarf's great grandpa? Was he in Lord of the Rings? So there's a lot of that kind of shit going
Gimli,
on.
son of Gloin.
Gloin, yes. Shout out to all my Gloin heads out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fuck with it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, even just as a standalone film, Two Towers is one of my faves. It's so good. So good.
Is it like Tilted Towers?
Jeez, dude.
Randy?
Dude, they wouldn't even know about a hot drop in Tilted. They're not a couple of Fortnite OGs.
It's a hot drop, dog.
And to be clear, in Two Towers, Matty B's not in it.
Are you sure he
would've
wasn't
taken
like
him
an
down.
extra? He could have been an orc. They could have dressed him up like an orc, dude.
Those orcs are not handsome fellas.
No, they're
Seemingly
not.
old dudes, right?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
That's kind of sick.
Do we know if they're old or do they just look old because they haven't been taking care of
They
themselves?
come from the earth,
Every orc looks 38 and is just a dude losing his hair.
pretty much.
We've all been there.
I mean, think these guys are using for wellness? Stay strong for the battles and stuff?
You got to think it'd be
Come
beneficial for them.
If you guys are like most people on Earth, you enjoy a good cup of Bing Bong.
Right.
And we just found a new product that you have to put in your coffee. It's from these awesome fellows over at For Wellness.
Mm-hmm.
You got to try it out. You guys ever heard of Phil Mickelson?
I have some in my coffee as we speak, actually.
You do look quite well.
That's why I'm optimized.
I got home the other day. I was like, I could use some recovery right now. Went into my little drawer, took out their recovery gummies, almost ate the whole bag because they
Don't
taste
talk
so
to me
good,
about
dude.
those recovery
Oh my
gummies.
God.
I
Holy
could crush
shit.
the bag in one sitting.
Mhm.
It's like the most delicious candy I've ever had, but they're not candy.
This podcast is sponsored by For Wellness. For Wellness is a functional food brand with a unique range of snacks and supplements that are designed to help you get the most out of your body and mind. The best-selling product, The Good Stuff, is a performance coffee supplement that supercharges the natural benefits of your brew with just one scoop. Enjoy better focus, reduce the caffeine jitters, increase the collagen, and support fat burning with the power of The Good Stuff's 5 key ingredients: L-theanine, collagen, MCT, cinnamon, and Himalayan salt. On top of that, The Good Stuff helps you ditch all the bad stuff like sugar, dairy, and artificial creamers. This was founded by Phil Mickelson. Ever heard of the guy?
Lefty? Yeah, I think I have.
He was the reason I think I got so into golf back in the day because I was a lefty too, and I was like, oh, I got this dog on my side.
Aw, Will.
He's got world-renowned performance coach Dave Phillips, who joined forces to create a simple product and delicious ways to get high-quality functional ingredients in your body as a part of your daily routine. This stuff is great. It's fun to optimize your coffee. Anytime you can get a little MCT in there, you can you get that collagen that helps your nail and hair growth. It's just a beautiful thing.
We've been optimizing coffee for a minute on this pod, and now we've got a sponsor to back it up. How about that?
It's a beautiful day. In For Wellness, they offer 60-day money-back guarantees. So what do you have to lose? Exactly nothing. So if you drink coffee, it's time to give For Wellness a try. Head to forwellness.com/circling and use code circling for 25% off your order. Once again, that's forwellness.com/circling for 25% off your order. And make sure you use our promo code circling so they know that we sent you.
What's so funny?
I intentionally didn't click the link of our next thing in hopes that I would get entertainment out of it, and it worked.
This is one of those things where I get sent it a bunch of times on Twitter, and I just act like I don't see it, so I don't bring attention to it.
Hot dog maker Oscar Mayer announced on Monday that its Wienermobile spokesperson application is officially active. The brand is on the hunt for 12 new hot doggers to drive the company's 27-foot-long hot dog-shaped ride around the U.S.
$35K.
Think you're built for that?
Negotiable, maybe.
Is that like?
Do they have an aux cord so you can hook up Dillon's faves?
Is that your annual compensation, or is it like here's $35K to drive it across the country? Because that's a whole different story.
Well, the job is 1 year, and it's a full-time paid gig.
There you go.
And it offers the opportunity for fans, Dillon, to become Oscar Mayer spokespeople
Not
on
a
the
fan.
road.
I'm just not a fan.
You're a fan, dude.
I mean, yeah, I've had an Oscar Mayer hot dog before, and they're fine.
What's your favorite glizz?
I don't even have a favorite glizz. Probably a jumbo dog from the ballpark, honestly.
Randy seems to have some aggressive opinions regarding
I
glizz.
just think if you're going to the store on all beef ballpark is the way to go.
I don't know why I skew ballpark over Oscar Mayer. Oscar Mayer seems too chalk.
Ballpark's low-key a movie.
When I said ballpark, I didn't mean the brand. I meant from an actual ballpark, just for the record.
Well, this guy goes to ballparks, folks.
A jumbo dog from the park with yellow mustard and sweet relish. You fucking kidding? There's nothing better.
God, look how horny he is for this glizz.
You're so horny for this.
Did
dude.
We had glizzes the other day.
Relax.
Dave and I had turn dogs.
We
the
had
other
turn
day.
dogs.
I got some bad news for you, dude. If you go get a glizz in Breck, you ain't getting no relish, Playboy.
What the fuck?
Mm-mm.
You can't
That's
do it at
bullshit.
elevation.
Mm-mm.
Relish doesn't hold up at elevation.
I don't think that's a thing.
It's the oxygen.
Yep.
It's the oxygen play.
Pickles don't play in elevation.
Well, not like that. I don't know how you play
No,
with
it's
them.
chopped up pickles that are made into relish that don't play.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, none of it.
Does this tickle your fancy?
No.
Hot doggers will travel about 20,000 miles a year, visiting at least 40 United States cities and attending more than 1,200 events. Bro, let's go out this weekend.
I'll tell you why this is not a good job for me. One, I have a job already. I'm here right now. Two,
Let's
I got
talk
a son.
about that.
I got a son here. You know, whole situation.
You can bring him with you.
Yeah, how much fun it would be the best
Little
summer
wiener?
of his damn life if he was riding around the Wienermobile.
I
And
don't-
you guys were sleeping in a double bed in the back of that thing. In
I
the
don't
caboose.
think that's gonna do much for
Just
him.
do it.
I guess you could save on like rent and stuff. You could give up your place for a year.
Yeah, you could go to
Dude.
Yellowstone and just like vibe out there in the Wienermobile.
Do you sleep
Oh my
inside the
God.
wiener?
I don't know.
Dylan, think about how much glizzy you'd be slinging out of that thing.
I don't know what that means. What do you mean? I'm not going to sell hot dogs out of this.
Well, think of
thing.
how much you'd save
That's
with
not
the
what I'm
employee
saying.
discount.
I rarely eat hot dogs.
So you pull up.
Okay, okay.
So you pull up to the the Barnes and Noble parking lot or wherever the activation is, and like you go out and they're like, oh God, here's the Oscar Mayer mobile, and then you leave and then like the girls are like, wait, was the hot dog guy kind of cute? And next thing you know,
What if I take your girl home on the fucking Wienermobile?
People would be
It's
so-
over for you.
Do you think it'd be hard for you to get the job considering it'd be a hot dog driving the Wienermobile?
I'm not a hot dog.
you can't
can
double
clearly
down on
see.
glizzy.
Like
You can
maybe this
clearly
could,
see.
like there's a time in my life where I would have taken any position at like a cool company just because I wanted to get my foot in the door. Like you could do that here, and you could work your way all the way up to CEO and Glizzadente of the company.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Oh yeah, is this election year? Is that going to be too much time on your plate?
No.
Yeah, you could use it as your
Look at the big
campaign bus.
Look at the big glizzy on the dash.
Oh, you know what you could do? You could do what you've been saying you're going to do. You could storm the Capitol and just use the glizzy mobile as the battering ram.
I didn't say I'm going to storm the Capitol.
You could you could just pull that thing right through.
Oh yeah,
the-
you said you wanted to, but
fence.
since they already did it, you can't do it now.
You got to think it's a bulletproof glizz.
Like you can't feel cool riding around in this thing, right?
So if the Choppa sings, if the Blicky comes out, the Glizzmobile's not getting penetrated.
Just Jan 6 in the glizz.
Can I bring Stella with me?
Yeah, sure.
Well, don't drink and drive.
Come on, man.
Hear about Dillon? Yeah, he got that he got fired because he was drinking Stella Artois. Do you guys hear about the guy that got arrested
He got a
recently? Like last couple, I saw a random news story about it. This dude got arrested because he got his driver's license, and on the way home, he cracked a beer in the car to celebrate, and then he got
Man.
arrested for it.
That's
Like,
sick.
what are you doing, dog?
He couldn't wait
sick.
till
He
he
was
got home?
25.
Really? What took
Yeah.
him so long?
Was he?
Well, he might have lived in a city. A lot of New Yorkers don't have driver's license, Dillon.
Fair.
Low key, I'd give that dude a bid.
It is kind of frat. Drinking and driving is so frat. It's not, folks. Okay.
It's not
Didn't
frat.
say he drank it. He just cracked the beer.
He probably drank it.
Maybe he
Ty-
thought he was in the Virgin Islands where you can have a drink and just not be drunk.
It was a better time then.
He got arrested? But he's
Open container, bro.
you
That
don't get
should
arrested
just be
for
a
that, do you?
ticket.
I don't know. Maybe he had some priors, and that's why he didn't have a driver's license.
Okay.
You think he's just driving around with a pair of pliers?
You never know when that that gas line will go sideways on you. My 1995 Subaru Legacy that I sold before I moved to Texas had a bad gas line, and it was about $200 to fix it. But instead of just spending the $200 to fix it because I didn't want to spend money, I just filled up the tank with $5 worth of gas every time and drove it.
Oh, that's such a beating.
Yeah, I didn't drive much.
That's tough.
Wait, didn't
man.
you sell it for like $300?
Um,
Or didn't you sell a car for a very low
I
amount?
sold it
once?
for $200, and honestly, I
Okay.
think the guy just gave it to me as a pity because he was like, "This he could probably get more money for the scraps of this, but I'm just gonna give him $200 and tow it off myself."
Damn.
I would have given it for free. I didn't want to deal with this thing anymore. It just sat there. It was a tough winter on that Subi.
It would be funny if somebody was like got fired from the Wienermobile job just for like just hooking up with too many chicks in the Wienermobile. Like,
Yeah, he was just
dude,
cleaning up.
you gotta chill, man.
Have you ever seen the one in Austin?
The Wienermobile just rocking in the parking lot.
Have you guys ever seen it in Austin? Serious question.
I have seen one, I think. Yeah.
I've seen it on Mopac before, and I was like, "That's the straight up Wienermobile."
I think there are more than one.
Is that thing street legal?
I don't know. It's
I
got to be
guess-
more legal than those. What do they call it when they have the? Essentially, they have like maces coming out of the hubcaps.
Oh.
Oh, the elbows,
Elbows.
poking out.
What's up with that? That can't be legal, right?
Is it?
Why can't you have tint on your? You can't have any tint on your car, but you see dudes driving around with like
They stick
pitchforks
out like
coming out of their fucking
5
hubcap.
feet on each side.
It's crazy.
So dangerous.
I think my neighbor had those on his Cutlass, and then one day he didn't, and I don't know if he sold them or if they got stolen.
Or maybe law enforcement was like, "Hey, man, that's super illegal."
It's like an episode. Did you ever watch Speed Racer as a kid?
I kind of want you just to show up with some on your car and be like, "Oh yeah, I don't know where I got these."
You can't be in the lane next to them.
It just shreds your tires.
Yeah,
You're like,
it's ridiculous, but they are sick.
I watched Tokyo Drift the other night.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Thank you.
is that the one that has a scene when there's like a parking garage and there's like a ramp to another level, and the guy just drifts up it the entire way, like around the loop to the top level of the parking garage? Like, a lot of just doesn't bang the concrete barriers. He just drifts all the way in a loop to the top. And
It's
you're like,
pretty impressive.
it's very
I mean,
difficult to do.
I'm surprised that's what you isolated, Dave. Because do you remember who the first race scene is against? Brad from Full House.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, they're racing for his high school girlfriend.
Oh.
Is she okay with
he's
that?
behind in the race, and she looks at him and she goes, "I thought you loved me." It's like, you can't race for your girlfriend,
Is that
dude.
enforceable?
I don't know. She volunteered it.
Man, you couldn't even make that movie these days. You couldn't make that now.
What a ridiculous thing to race for someone's girl.
Yeah, what's the conversation like if you win that race and you're like, "So
Like, hey, can I get
the
her
hell was
back?
that?"
So like after you win, let's say you win and you've never met this young lady, you're like, do you want to, I know this is weird, but I did
Yeah.
win the race.
Yeah, you are mine now. Like, it's a deal.
Do you want to go to like Taco Cabana? It's open. That's where I would go.
You just go away from the breakup. Like, hey, can we get back together? Like that,
I know I lost the race, but you're not really going in his vehicle, right?
you guys are in love now? Like, what's going on
Like
here?
that was just kind of a bit.
Yeah, we're getting married, actually.
Wow. Hot doggers will be offered a $35,600 base salary with a weekly allowance for $150 for meals and personal travel.
Think of how many discounted hot dogs you get with $150 a week.
Oh my God.
Do you have a pro deal with Glizzy with Oscar Mayer?
Mm-hmm.
No, what I don't think you're understanding here is that hot doggers go above and beyond traditional spokesperson duties to represent the iconic Wienermobile, a sizzling fixture in American zeitgeist since it hit the hot dog highways in 1936. You ever been on the hot dog highway?
Not yet.
Does that eventually run into Rainbow Road?
Who's here?
I think we might have a Will Mommy in the building picking up some gear for Camp Will Mommies this weekend.
Get her on the show.
Which Will Mommy?
No,
Yeah, bring her on. Give her the mic. See,
Which one is it?
I don't fucking know.
Will knows.
Why does that matter?
probably the one that DM'd our account and asked if she could come in the office. And I said, absolutely. You
I
can
didn't
anytime.
check it.
Anytime, dog.
Let's
I
do
didn't
it. Let's
check
do
that
an
DM.
impromptu interview.
You get her in here?
Can we hear from our friends over at Rocket Money before we do anything wild ass?
Yeah.
Rocket Money keeps me from doing stuff wild out.
Yeah, it does. It does. Rocket Money was something I never knew I needed in life. Me getting kicked off of accounts left and right because these streaming accounts are just like they're somehow sorting out who's using each other's passwords. And so now I have all these streaming accounts. I got free trials going. I'm just got a mixed bag in my bank account. I don't know what's recurring and what's not. Luckily for me, Rocket Money has stepped in and shown me that not everything has to be a recurring charge that just sucks money out of your account every single month when you're not
Mhm.
using it.
Now that you're gaming, you got the PS2, you got the you got to sign up for whatever online service that gets you on there. And if
Guys.
you ever stop gaming,
Dave, I stay on my game grind, dog.
I know, I'm just saying, you got to watch out for that reoccurring charge if you stop gaming.
If I asked you guys out there, the listeners, how many subscriptions you have, would you be able to list them all?
I'd probably I'd probably come up like 3 short, honestly.
It's tough. It's
Yeah.
tough. This one flagged I upgraded one of my subscriptions, and this one flagged it, and I got a little talking to from the other side of this marriage.
Oh, no.
That's okay, though. We are saving money now. Do you ever feel like money's just flying out of your account and you have no idea where it's going? Well, it's all those subscriptions. Think about it. Between streaming services, fitness apps, delivery services, parenting apps, it's endless. We're all guilty of this, but I used Rocket Money to help me sort out what subscriptions I'm actually spending money on, and it was eye-opening. I had them cancel the ones that I didn't want anymore. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills. Rocket Money has over 1 million users and has helped save its members an average of $720 a year with over $500 million in canceled subscriptions. Get your bread up. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/circling. Again, that's rocketmoney.com/circling. rocketmoney.com/circling. Last night in Austin, Texas, there was a pop-up concert.
Did you say Texas?
You did.
Austin, Texas.
Yes, there was.
Bryan. I discovered him last month.
You're ground floor.
And I told everyone, like, hey, you got to listen to this guy named Bryan.
You made him famous.
I made him famous. So,
Yeah.
Yep. I was just sitting there one night, and I was like, I'm going to listen to a little Bryan and drink a little nip of whiskey. And I told everyone, you know, he's famous. It's crazy how I discovered him.
Just realized you have a garage now. So you have like a whole new place to drink.
You have no idea how good my garage is for garage beers, Dave. Can I show
Really?
you a photo of my garage for garage beers? I don't think you're ready for this, dude. Hold on. I only have it in my text with James, as he's the one who I asked him if we could have a boiler room set in my garage.
James is not drinking beers in a garage. I'm just going to put that out there.
He will if there's a DJ right there, dude.
That's fair.
He will if there's a DJ. Look at this thing, dude. That thing's just prime.
Yeah.
Show player?
That's a garage I'm drinking in.
Got that
Wow.
new whitewash paint, dude.
Damn, son.
Yeah, the maintenance team went
You
crazy.
can park a whole ass car in there too.
Well, some cars.
Okay.
Some cars.
Just wait till the Amazon boxes start getting there. Be real cool.
Yeah. When the hail started up the other night, it was a little tight getting in there. Just a little bit. So he did a pop-up concert at a place called Sagebrush. I'm not familiar with Sagebrush.
Been there. It's a little honky tonk dance hall, South Austin.
Out around Congress Way, huh?
Yes, South Congress.
Yep.
Have I been there?
Out around, probably.
Oh, son of a gun. That's not that far from me, is it? It's not like, it's like on at least south side of town, right?
Yeah, but it's like southeast-ish.
How long
Okay.
after the tweet was sent from him, which has now been deleted, probably to stop people from going, how long after did you actually see it? I've been to Sagebrush. I liked it. I want to go back.
I didn't see it till Landry sent it to the group.
I saw it 23 minutes
Immediately.
after it was there, and I thought to myself, 23 minutes, it's in Austin. Could I be one of the first 100 people to show up if I actually really, really wanted to? Maybe. It would have been tough, but maybe.
You know what thought I had? Some of the Austin influencer accounts
Mm-hmm.
were like there and very active. Like very much like getting video front row, like Austin 365 and
Oh,
all
I don't.
that.
I don't like that they were first up on there.
It made me realize I probably wouldn't have got in because I at least know of some people who are in the Austin influencer adjacent account thing, and they would have told two friends, and they would have told two friends. I guarantee half the crowd was like people that they went to like school
It's
with.
fair.
Yeah, fear of showing up and not getting in would probably be enough to keep me away from something like that.
Yeah, but you could just go to the gas station down the street and crack a beer in the parking lot and listen to him absolutely jam.
Acoustic set.
From outside?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Come
It was
on,
just
dude.
him and a fiddler.
The music's in the air, dude. You don't need to be in front of it.
Okay. He's so good, man. I would have loved it. It's a small venue too.
Who's your top artist right now? They're in Austin, Texas on a school night, on a Tuesday night. Who's your top artist that would get you off the couch and get you in a car and driving, hoping that you can be one of the first 100 people there?
Don't do like megastar. Don't do like don't say like Drake.
Like Elton John. Who's underrated.
Well, Drake had like his secret shows for South by and stuff, and I was trying to scheme to get there. I was
Mhm.
following the right Instagram accounts, and I was trying to do everything you could, but it just didn't work out.
Honestly, Bryan is who I'm listening to most right now. Not that he would be my answer to this question, but
Obviously not, because you didn't go.
I didn't have a chance to go.
Why not?
It was too late.
Everyone
It was
technically
too
had
late.
a chance to
Were
go.
you doing your application,
For what?
Oscar Mayer?
The hot dog card, Dillon. The
I thought-
hot dog
I thought
bar.
this was a factory joke.
Yeah, the Oscar Mayer.
Why would you
factory.
apply to
What
a
is that?
place?
I
Why
don't-
would you apply to a place
You
where
know
already
the
have a
ongoing
job?
factory joke we have.
I don't
amongst each
understand
other.
that joke series.
Yeah, you're already picking
I
up
think
shifts
you
there.
do.
Do you need to? Are you applying for a? Are you applying for a promotion there?
I think you do.
Dylan told
Pretty
me he's
sure
the
you're already gainfully employed in
Yeah.
the
hiring
factory.
manager.
Yeah. Okay.
He's quality control.
That's so stupid.
I could have got the green light for Isbell. Green light from my wife.
That's
She'd
a
have
good
been
one
like-
for
She
you.
would have been like, go.
That's a good one for you.
Isbell would have been a go. it's got to be in that category where like the artist isn't like in this a megastar like we just said, Drake, Taylor Swift, like all that stuff's like, dude, yeah, of course.
Let me throw Leon Bridges at you.
That'd be fun.
Leon Bridges is a good one.
be a good
I
one.
like what I like about what you guys are doing right now are these are people that would actually do this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Leon Bridges is great.
Love Leon.
We've done a lot of Ryan Bingham talk due to the Yellowstone stuff. Ryan Bingham would be one that I would go see. I used to be very much into him.
Yeah. It's a good one.
I'm trying to think of some acoustic artists that I'd like to go see, but nothing's really resonating with me right now.
John, your boy.
Yeah, but is he too superstar right now?
He's mega.
He's too
But I
superstar.
feel like he might do it.
He would do it. He would do something like that. Yeah. He straight up ended his tour in Japan just because he wanted to vibe out.
What about
That's
Billy
sick.
Strings?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Billy Strings.
That's a good one. I would do Billy Strings at this point. I have only seen him in concert once at ACL, and I had an absolute blast, even though it was ACL. Like I feel like that's not the best way to see an artist for the first time.
I'm not familiar with Billy Strings, really.
I got offered Billy Strings tickets, like really good Billy Strings tickets for Moody Center in Austin. Probably knowing how much tickets are going for there, it's a lot. I got offered free tickets from someone that Sally works with, and unfortunately, I was out of town that night, and I had to give them up. Absolutely brutal.
There's an outdoor place. I don't know if it's even still there in Dallas. It was like I don't know if it was Truck Yard or whatever, but they have a little stage and they got cover bands, and they have like a chicken place called Chicken Scratch and beers and stuff.
Ooh,
And
I like Little Chicken Fried.
yeah, you know,
Do they have cold beers?
They did. We're there one night, just Alyssa and I, and no band playing. Then all of a sudden, Rhett Miller, lead singer of the old 97s, was just there hanging out. And he went up and did like 5 songs on his guitar, like out of nowhere. It was like, oh, we just saw.
That's a good pull.
It's like that was cool.
I've never had a moment where I'm watching a concert and someone mind blowing comes out on the stage. I thought the biggest chance we had for that was Jay-Z at ACL that year. I thought he was going to bring someone out.
Didn't bring
Anyone
anybody.
out. He brought nobody out, and he ended the show early.
He put on a hell of a show though while he was up there.
I was too high on Ross's weed.
He's good. He was good live.
Every song felt the same to me. Even
was
though
a good
it wasn't.
show.
I was just standing there with my eyes wide open, like wishing I hadn't hung out with Ross for the hour before the show.
You were on that gas.
I was on
weren't
that
you?
gas.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle it.
Dave couldn't handle that shit either.
I got a
No.
bad history of not being able to handle that at ACL.
Yeah,
I'm the guy in the crowd not dancing at all, just staring at the lights.
drugs.
Shut up. Drugs.
Hell yeah.
Decriminalize drugs though.
Sure.
Legalize cocaine. We should make that shirt.
Honestly, it's a moneymaker. We know that.
Somebody did make it, like remade it,
Yeah.
and I probably did well with it.
I haven't seen a back-to-back shirt in a while.
Yeah, the RG stuff's kind of fallen behind in the seeing it regularly out in public. It's a shame. I haven't seen any Rowdy W shirts out there.
You know, the world's a little less rowdy these days, I guess.
So I haven't seen a Cincinnati Harambe shirt in a long time. Will
I think we sold 4 of them.
Will's still getting royalties on that.
If anyone ever sees a Cincinnati Harambe shirt out in the wild, please take a photo for me.
Someone listening has one.
Yeah, there's at
One
least 10
person.
people listening that have one.
I can't believe that got made. I was so happy. I was so happy.
You got a Benjamin out of it.
Oh, dude, tax free, bitch.
Let's go.
Tax free. They shouldn't have offered that deal because I was just throwing up ideas, hoping they'd make them, not thinking they were good at all. And then they made like 3 of my ideas. It was great. Make Harambe alive again. It'll go down in history.
That's a good shirt.
Yeah.
It's not.
Make Harambe alive again.
You
You don't
can't-
get it, dude.
You can't bring him back to life.
It's a play off MAGA.
No, I get it.
Can we talk about our friend Jeremy Renner?
Yeah, real quick. We were talking about Jeremy Renner, and I saw an article talking about how he's now dating a young lady who's a couple years ago stole a government vehicle and got a felony, whatever. So I saw this. I was trying to do some Jeremy Renner research, and I saw from In Touch Weekly, Jeremy Renner accused of insulting felon girlfriend's family after calling them fucking idiots. I was like, well,
I read this whole story earlier.
I was like, well, I got to know what's up. So I went and looked, and the family based in Reno, Nevada, has accused Jeremy Renner of insulting them. They keep harping on her being a felon. Like, okay, let's. Anyway, I thought this was interesting. Apparently, they met in a club. Amber's brother, that's her name, Jason Nelms, explained to the outlet that the relationship became more romantic when the 28 weeks later star they started video chatting, and her family in the following months met him. And then the relationship took a negative turn in November when Jeremy invited Amber, her mother, Tracy, and friends to meet his daughter and parents at his Lake Tahoe mansion.
TFM.
As the family made their way to the house, Jeremy allegedly called them nasty names on a phone call and refused to come out and meet them at the entrance. Quote, it's kind of an out in the boonies area where he lives. They're trying to drive out there and they're lost. They don't know where it's at. It's dark. The roads are icy and bad. Jason recalled to the outlet. They're calling him up just trying to figure out where he's at. And at one point, he's like, what are you guys, fucking idiots? Do you not have a brain between the three of you? Jeremy eventually sent his nephew outside where Amber and her family arrived. My family's standing back, and he's really coming off as a dick, Jason claimed. He was real cold to them. It was like, quote, bow down, end quote. When Amber's mother's friends went to shake Jeremy's hand, he allegedly asked, who the fuck are you?
That's so
What an asshole
That's
this
so
guy is.
disrespectful.
There's no way he was really like this. No
I
one's,
don't know.
Dude,
no
maybe.
one's like this.
There's been some historical stuff on Jeremy Renner that indicates that he might just be a dick.
Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you? Who says that to anyone at their house?
Fucking famous people do.
Is this the same place where he got his leg run over? Serious
Think so,
question.
yeah.
No, it makes sense.
Dude,
If
it was like his whole body.
okay, yeah.
Right?
Is this the place where he ran himself over?
Yeah, pretty sure.
It
It's,
would make
it's a
sense.
remote,
Oh,
remote area.
Tahoe. TFM, like you said. Cool.
Frat.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just like, it's funny to think like, because I really am like, dude, no one's actually like this, but there obviously is someone like this. And if it's Jeremy Renner, then.
Yeah, but even if you're like the most famous person ever who can provide like as much as you need to make like your in-laws happy, it's refreshing to know that they still struggle with in-laws, you know? Everyone's been there.
By the way, she evaded police in a stolen government vehicle. That's why she's a felon.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She hit a car that had a child in it.
Haven't been there.
Yeah, she didn't know.
Haven't been there.
She didn't know.
Maybe they should have had a baby on board sticker.
You fucking idiots.
Should we make beautiful? Should we make beautiful babies on board sticker?
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Just Vince Vaughn sitting there.
Dude, that's gonna sell.
Let's reach out to his people and see if we can use his likeness.
Yeah.
Is there a joking way to say like, hey, fucking idiots? You got a brain between the three of us?
Was he on speakerphone when he said that? They all hear it.
Did he
What
just
an
call us
asshole.
fucking idiots? Like, was he serious?
Like you're trying to find your remote house in the middle of nowhere, you dickhead.
Don't you guys love when you answer the phone in your car and someone's riding in the passenger seat and it goes on the speakerphone? They're like, "Hey, you're on with me and Dave."
Don't make fun of Dave. He can hear you.
Oh, you got to announce right away. It's
Yeah.
common courtesy.
Yeah.
People who don't, it's just, what are you asking for trouble?
Yeah.
The demeanor of the call always changes to a much more positive.
Like, oh, okay.
Oh, hey, how's it going? Hey,
Yeah.
what are you guys doing? Otherwise, it's like, hey, did you do this? No,
Hey, did you hook up with fucking Sarah last night?
that's not what my wife asked me.
Huh?
You know, like,
Why would my wife?
if
ask
you're
me
talking
that?
to you like you're a boy, you know?
Yeah, I guess I follow.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm gonna make that one of my New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna call my boys more.
That's good. You should.
I just feel guilty calling my boys when on like a ride home from work when I could just call my parents. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, why would I not just call them?
That's pretty sweet, Will.
Sometimes I call my entire family and no one picks up on the way home.
Damn.
That's always a tough pill to swallow.
I'm sorry, man.
And then
Like
no
you
one
call-
calls.
like
Then
no
no
one
one calls back.
answers.
Yeah, no one calls back. So I have to call the police and get them to talk to my family and make sure they call me back.
Oh, man.
It's not great.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah. So this weekend in fun
Hey.
Hey.
presented by our good friends over at Early Bird. If you're not familiar with Early Bird, let me learn you something. You ever want a gummy that's recreational? That contains around 2.5 milligrams of natural THC and around 12.5 milligrams of CBD in each gummy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
These things are formulated for fun and to make you feel good. There's been a lot of criticism lately within some areas of my life about edibles.
You're
and
not chill enough?
And how like they'll make you like freak out, or like how like if you take one, like you might wake up the next morning and still feel like you're under the influence of it. Not with these things.
Mm.
It's just a little boy hit that just makes you feel real good in the moment,
Oh.
makes you have a great night's sleep, gives you a little buzz before going out.
Gives you just a little lift, man. Little lift. Makes you just feel just silky smooth, and it's just
Dillon
Oof.
somehow knows whenever I take an early bird. If I take one before going to Matt's El Rancho and I sit across from Dillon, he's just like, "You took an early bird."
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
you're extra chill tonight.
Will's sleeping at the table.
Mhm.
Also, the sleeps I get on this stuff,
It's
goated.
That's the thing. I wish I would have been taking early bird more during my Whoop days because like I truly think that the best sleep that I actually get is when I take one early bird.
For me, absolutely.
That's my
I
secret.
sleep so well.
Pop an early bird, pull that mask down. Night night.
Get 20% off your first purchase. Promo code BACKER at earlybirdcbd.com. Again, that's code BACKER at earlybirdcbd.com. It is only 20% off your first purchase. So make sure you load up that cart because I guarantee you will want more. You will want more. Dillon, what are you getting into this
Oh,
weekend?
thanks for asking, Will. Friday, Parks and I go down to San Marcos and hang out with some fam. Got a little pizza night with the fam.
Zockard? Have you already played it this
Where
week?
from?
Just be honest. Have you already played your Zockard this week?
You got Domino's, yes. You did. Don't lie.
Yeah, it's true. I
On
did.
Sunday?
Sorry, no pizza for you, bitch.
On
You hit the
Sunday.
no-no on Sunny?
I did. Maybe I'll just get a salad.
Just wait till midnight Saturday.
Yeah,
I'll
take
hold
it
the-
home.
I'll hold the pizza for 28 hours. You fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what's going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm pretty open actually. I get Parks back on Sunday. We'll probably do something chill. If the weather's nice, don't think it will be. I think it's getting really cold that day. We're gonna play a little baseball. We've been practicing a lot. He's got spring baseball coming
Should
up.
be good Saturday.
Okay, good. Yeah, just spend the day with the little man. Go do some fun stuff. Chill. That's it, man. I got a pretty chill weekend. What about you?
Emphasis on
George?
chilling.
Right.
Ooh, Saturday does look delightful. 63 and sunny. Friday looks great. Oh my God.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just looking at this, wishing I had some like dope plans to inform you guys about, but pretty wide open, fellers. Be winterizing my home in preparation for the deep freeze. But
Am I coming over?
yeah, we're doing
Uh,
pizza Saturday.
What?
Are we not? Did
You,
you already
you
play your
have to
card?
present your Zockard at the door.
Sorry, you.
Oh, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry.
Are y'all hanging
Randy,
out
Oh,
Saturday?
I'm sorry. Your Zockard it's not in your wallet right now.
Are y'all hanging out
It's not your
Saturday?
groove life?
We're doing pizza Saturday. It's a thing that we've been doing for like 2 years.
Yeah, why aren't you over there?
Finding
Hey,
out about it.
this time, don't park in my neighbor's driveway, Randy.
Oh man, that's my bad.
It's all right.
Mm.
Anyway,
The one with the
the elbows poking.
elbows?
uh,
can't even fit in there.
yeah. So like, I don't have big plans. It's wild card weekend. You know, I'm wild hard for wild card. Thursday evening, should I say? We got Golick Jr. hopping on the Too Much Dip live stream. Me, KJ, Dillon, maybe, but Mike Golick Jr. will definitely be there. Micah might even make an appearance. Micah's champing at the bit to hop on. It's gonna be fun. 6:30 Central.
How did you guys get Golick for wild card week?
I DM'd him. I also
Oh,
didn't
okay.
tell him it was called Wild Hard for Wild Card. So
I don't. We actually had a discussion in the office. Like, should we tell people it's wild hard for wild card?
no.
I think it's a great name. It's my favorite episode of the year for that reason only. I actually missed it last year live.
I was bummed that you missed it.
No.
Gonna be great. YouTube, subscribe to Too Much Dip on YouTube. But also, I think we're gonna, if Randy doesn't fuck this up, I'm just kidding. It's a simulcast deal. So I guess we're gonna try to do Twitter and Instagram at the same time as YouTube. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
Hey, guys. We're just a real bootstraps company, you know?
Hey,
We
2024.
make bootstraps now.
We do. Leather. That's it.
While my weekend is currently wide open, I do have some things that I've been considering doing. Ready for this?
Mhm.
There's a monster truck show in town. While I do not currently have tickets, there are tickets available, and I've also entered a lottery for some tickets that could yield some tickets. And
Right.
so we'll see.
Moody Center?
Yeah, little dude and I might head over to the monster truck rally and see what's up.
How'd they get all that dirt in there?
You know what? I've never thought about that. That is a lot of dirt to get in there. Can you imagine the cleaning crew after with all that dirt getting kicked up?
Brother,
I've never been to a monster truck show. It looks fun.
I haven't either.
It looks sick. And I think for like a little kid around Fritz's age, it'd be like
You get a kick out
the
of
greatest thing in the world.
Yeah.
So that might happen. Saturday night, a little concert going on. You guys hear this 310 venue in Austin, Texas?
it. Just from you.
Yeah, D-Man and I went one time. There's a band called A Touch of Trey. It's a play on both the Grateful Dead and Fish. It's a Grateful Dead and Fish cover band who's
They're
playing
good.
at 310.
They are good.
And so I don't know. The concert's around 8:30 on Saturday night. I've gotten clearance to go to it. It's just a matter of if I feel like it and if I have any squad members that want to go with me.
I could maybe go.
It's a fun little venue because it's like it's not totally centered around the music. Like you can just kind of hang out to the side and drink beers and enjoy yourself. Last time there was a really relaxed crowd there for reasons that we could probably guess.
Yeah,
They were all high.
I thought it was just a chill crowd.
Oh.
Because
it's now that you mention it, it is kind of it's an interesting venue because most people are there for the show, but there is like a bar that's right there where if you're like not really that into it, you can just hang out there and it's not crazy crowded.
it's the easiest place to get a drink at a concert.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the
It's like
sound of
it's
that.
the easiest place ever. It's a cool little venue. It's 350 people. It's kind of fun. I don't know. Might go to it. Other than that, our house is in complete disarray. While Sally spent the entire last weekend cleaning, I still have a lot of things that I need to unpack and get put in its place. It's not good, guys. It's not good. So I guess I'm just gonna hang out in the goon cave.
When are you getting your TVs hung professionally on your walls?
I'm not getting all of them done professionally, Dillon. I'm doing you a favor, and I'm getting
Oh.
the most difficult one done professionally because it would be very annoying for you to get to do.
Hope it's not level.
I hung a picture yesterday. You hear about these French cleats? Not talking soccer.
Mm-mm.
A French cleat is a thing that you put on the wall, strip of metal, and then it coincides with the strip of metal on the back of the photo, and it allows you to easily hang large art on a wall.
Okay.
Takes a little bit to go hang it. I was doing it last night. I was trying to hang two next to each other. The first one went up great, super level. Next one just took a step back and realized, oh no, I've completely fucked up this wall. I think I sorted it out. It's okay, but we got a lot of hanging to do this weekend. Not hanging brain, Randy. Just relax. Hanging photos, dude.
Wow.
Okay, so my
dude.
bad. I thought so.
We it'd be funny if like we gave Dillon directions to like hang out, and like the directions led him in his Oscar Mayer Wienermobile right into the monster rally, but like right into the middle of like the and he's like, well, what's this? And then all of a sudden the monster trucks just fucking destroy your shit.
You think I'll just Michael Scott it right into the middle of the?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We give you like a printout of MapQuest, like, hey man, just follow this. This is
Right.
where we're hanging out.
Like, oh, where am I?
And you're like, whoa, there's like 50,000 people here. What do we do? It's crazy
If the
event.
Wienermobile showed up to a monster truck rally, they would let it in because they would assume it was supposed to be there, right? They'd
Yeah.
be like, "Oh, the
Wait a
Wienermobile.
minute.
Hey, where do we put the Wienermobile?"
Oh, it's supposed to be part of the show.
hmm Right?
Yeah.
If I was working that event and the Wienermobile showed up, I'd be like, "I didn't know we were getting the Wienermobile." Okay,
This is
right this way,
sick.
sir. Yeah, go park over here, and we'll handle you later.
Yeah. You just park that thing anywhere, right?
Hey,
No
go
one's
park
gonna-
it right there next to the flaming loop.
Yeah.
They probably have flaming
No one's going to
loops.
hassle you if you're the Wienermobile.
No.
Yeah, it's like being an A-list celebrity when it comes to showing up at places. Like if you show up in the Wienermobile, they're letting you do whatever you want. Randy, what are you getting into this weekend?
I think I'm going to apply for that Wienermobile job. I mean, honestly, probably just going to Denver to go to Camp Will Mommy's.
gonna say, I knew you were going to
Instagram.
Colorado.
No, I don't really have too many plans this weekend. Just going to bottle my mead.
Shut up, dude.
Okay.
Shut up. I'm so pro mead, Randy,
Ugh.
and he is so anti giving me any mead. He said he was going to bring some to Brett's holiday party. No mead there. He said he overcloved some mead. You guys ever overclove your mead?
Yeah,
I
all the
hate that.
time.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, I love clove. I'll drink that. Give it to me. And Randy, nope. Like, give me a housewarming gift of mead, dude.
I will bring in some mead next week. Hold me to it. I will bring some in next week.
This is like Randy was asking me for a Comfort Colors shirt and a tuxedo for about 3 straight weeks, and I think this is payback for me not giving him either.
Well, yeah, I don't really have too many plans this weekend. It's beginning of the year. No one's got plans. Might go to a crazy event. Maybe not. Who knows? That's my life now.
That's not my kind of fun.
Might go to a crazy event.
I am celebrating the weekend a little early tonight. Gonna stop by P. Terry's. I'm gonna get a plain cheeseburger, maybe even a double. And I'm gonna feed it to Rosie for her 7th birthday.
Oh,
Nice little tradition.
that's
but nothing
cute.
for yourself though. 'cause
I
you're
might
in your
get some.
pesto.
I might get some side fries.
Man, Parks loves P. Terry's.
Okay.
I might get
Loves
some side fries for the boys.
Okay.
Fritz loves fries. That's all she wrote.
Good episode, boys.
Had fun.
Bye bye.
Bye.